Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I should make a video that hopefully will help you guys out for those of you who are interested to shop during the Sephora sale. So I'm not sponsored by Sephora in any way, but I just thought I should just show you guys some of my favorites from Sephora and some of the things that I would repurchase, especially make use of this sale to repurchase the staples that I love, and also use this opportunity to try out new products that I've always been eyeing on. Today, without further ado, let's get started. To be honest, I don't know what is going on sale and what isn't, but these are the products that you can find on Sephora online. So the sale is going to be happening from the 5th of May to the 7th of May. For gold members, you get 20% off. 6 to 7 is for black members, 20% off, and 6 to 7 as well for white members, 15% off. So I've got a bunch of skincare that I want to introduce to you guys. First thing would be serums, because I know that there are a ton of serums out there and there are many different serums that does many different things. So the Drunk Elephant TLC from Bruce Glycolic Night Serum is one of my favorite glycolic acids to use. I feel like it's extremely potent. It's very good for the skin, especially if you have clogged pores issue, blackheads, whiteheads, or people with acne. Even if you have dry skin, you should also exfoliate and incorporate your glycolic serum. The good thing about Drunk Elephant is that their products are all suitable to be mixed with one another, and that is why you'll be seeing a lot of Drunk Elephant products in this video as well. If you're looking for a good glycolic acid serum, this is one to try out. Another serum toner essence kind of thing that I want to highly recommend is the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. This one is the limited edition bottle, so you guys won't be able to get this bottle anymore. The SK2 Facial Treatment Essence is really one of the holy grails of a lot of people out there. It's also Matt's holy grail. It's really good for clarifying your skin and just making your skin look so crystal clear. Every single time I use this, my skin just looks so much more radiant. It feels like it also shrinks your pores, all over refines your skin. It's just really good for anti-aging as well. Another serum I would definitely pick up is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Radiant Serum Complexion Correcting Serum. This one is very high in vitamin E, and vitamin E is extremely good for brightening your skin and just making it a lot more fair and radiant. I feel like it's very lightweight and it just feels like a watery milk kind of texture, but once you apply it onto your skin, the next day you'll wake up to really nice and bright skin, and I really do see effects with this. Highly recommend this. Another thing you can incorporate into your skincare routine if you want brighter skin is vitamin C, and a vitamin C product that I would recommend, which I don't have with me today because I finished it up, is the Drunk Elephant SEPHORA Day Cream. It's actually really good and very potent as well. Highly recommend that. Of course, my Skin Inc Daily Dose is something that I need to stock up because I run out of them so fast. My Daily Dose Serum Cocktail allows you to customize up to 3 cocktails into one bottle. So you can put your favorite concoction. If your skin needs some brightening, maybe you can put vitamin C. Fine line and wrinkle stuff, you can put vitamin A. And if you need some hydration or moisturization, you can put ceramides or hyaluronic acid. I super love Skin Inc because it's extremely good, very effective, and at the same time very good for people with sensitive skin as well as all skin types. My favorite concoction would be ceramide hyaluronic acid, and recently I have been loving vitamin A. I would highly recommend you guys to try it out. Another hyaluronic acid product is the Alpha H Hyaluronic 8 with Prima Hyal Ultra Fillers. I only tried out about 3 months ago, and I gotta say I'm really blown away. I didn't know Alpha H makes hyaluronic acid products, but this one really does help to hydrate the skin. It just feels so much more plump. The texture is light, it's fast absorbing, and you don't get that sticky residue after. Now let's move on to moisturizers. So the first moisturizer that I have is of course my Drunk Elephant F Balm Electrolyte Water Facial Mask Hydrant. It just feels like a normal moisturizer. You can use it in the day, in the night, or even as a overnight moisturizer. This one is high in electrolytes and vitamin F. I don't exactly know what vitamin F does because I haven't done much research on it yet, but every single time I wake up, my skin is just so dewy and glowy. I don't know how to say it, but like even my redness, they go away. My dry patches, they go away with this. Another moisturizer I recommend is the Clinique Moisture Surge 72 Hours Auto Replenishing Hydrator. This one has a really nice texture. It's like a whipped moussey kind of texture, and it's very cooling on the skin. Just love how hydrating it is, and it's suitable for all skin types, so it's a pretty good moisturizer to try out if you're new to skincare or if you're just looking for a new moisturizer to try. Not sticky, doesn't smell like anything. This is a good one to try. For the night, you guys know my fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream. It's extremely good. It helps to repair your skin in the night. It smells amazing. It smells like peaches, and it's very lightweight on the skin, but at the same time when you wake up, your skin just looks so dewy. So it helps to reduce the sign of your skin stress for a youthful, rested, radiant look. And I think it's exactly what it says. It gives you that very nice wide awake skin look. I have an exfoliator. You guys know I can't really exfoliate my face very often, so I go for a very gentle one, and this is the Skin Inc Pure Revival Peel. It is the kind where you apply on your skin and then you massage it in circular motions and your dead skins just come off. It's extremely potent, very effective, but also very gentle on the skin. Love it. Masks. So we have tub mask as well as sheet mask. For tub mask, you guys know what I'm gonna be talking about. Dun, 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 dun. This is my Fresh Vitamin Nectar Vibrancy Boosting Mask. It is my favorite fresh mask. It just makes your skin look so much more radiant and glowy. A slight exfoliating effect because it has fruit extract. So you just have to apply it for 10 minutes and then wash it off, and then you just kind of massage it in circular motion, and all of your dead skin will just come off very magically. Your skin will look so glowy. Really, the skin kind of glow. Other fresh masks that I recommend would be Rose for hydration, Ombre and Clay for people with clogged pores, the Fresh Rose Sleeping Mask as a last sleeping mask step. For sheet masks, to be honest, I don't really have a lot of sheet mask favorites from Sephora because they are mostly quite pricey, and you guys know that my sheet mask favorites are usually the Korean and Japanese brands. I do have one very interesting one that I've tried recently, and I think it is extremely good. Yes, it's pricey, but that's the whole point of the sale, right? So this is the Star Skin Micro Filler Mask Pack. Basically, it's set to give you the effects of fillers in your skin. It's just going for skin boosters. So it's two-step. The first one is the Hyaluronic Micro Pyramid Filler. Apply this gel little thing that kind of feels like plastic fragments, and you just massage it into your skin. So what it does is it will create controlled and minuscule punctures in your skin. They act like micro tunnels for effective delivery and infusion of active ingredients. And then you apply the mask on top. It just really helps to seal in the goodness into your skin. And I wouldn't say it's as effective as, say, Rejuran, because I have tried Rejuran before, but of course Rejuran is a lot more, number one, dangerous, more painful, and of course a lot more expensive. I think this really gives you a very nice effect. It's better than a sheet mask. It's an in-between between a sheet mask as well as an aesthetic procedure. Beauty devices. You guys know I love my beauty tools, so I've got 3 over here. The first one is my Foreo UFO Smart Masking Device. I really love this. A very smart way of just speed masking, because the masks that Foreo came up with are 90 seconds to 2 minutes as opposed to a sheet mask that can be 10 to 20 minutes, and it takes out a lot more space, it takes time and blah blah blah. This one also has LED light function inside. The LED light. So it has like red light, green light, yellow light, and it also has heating properties as well as cooling properties that are all paired together with the different masks to deliver the best results. Unfortunately, you can only use UFO compatible masks for this device. There is an extra cost over there, but thankfully with the sale you can also buy more masks. Foreo recently came up with the Foreo Bear, and this is the microcurrent lifting device. It really helps to just lift your skin. I gotta say this is extremely effective because it is not painless. I don't know how to put it, and maybe I'm just using it wrongly, or my skin is just a lot more sensitive. I really do feel electric currents like passing through my face, but they did say that it's extremely safe, and so far I'm still alive. So yes, I highly recommend it, and I do see a huge improvement in terms of like depuffing of my eye bags, and of course just sculpting and lifting my skin. You guys have probably seen me talk about this like 1,000 times. It is my Skin Inc Tri-Light Optimizer Voyage Plus Plus. This one has 5 LED settings. So you have your red, your blue, your yellow, and you have your orange, which is a combination of red and yellow, and purple, combination of red and blue. LED lights have been long proven to give your skin a lot of stimulant. Of course, you guys can read out on the different LED lights and what they do for your skin. Use different lights on different areas where you need them. The new one even comes with an S button, which is their sonic technology, where you can turn it on or off. So sonic technology basically kind of penetrates water-soluble products deeper into your skin. It is really good for your skin if you're using a water-based product. But if you're not using a water-based product, you can actually clog your pores if you're using this technology. So Skin Inc. recently created this one where you can turn it off and just use the LED light alone, which is amazing. Highly recommend it. If it's on sale, please go and grab it. If it's 20% off, you're gonna save a lot. That is it for skincare. Now it's time for makeup. I'm gonna start with how I would usually apply my makeup. Primer. As you guys already know, I'm a big fan of my Galan Lore. This one is extremely good for people with dry skin or aged skin. It's somewhat like a serum and a skincare and a primer 3-in-1 kind of product because it has real gold bits that really help to just firm up your skin, and it also makes makeup glide on so much better and lasts really nicely. Another primer I would recommend that isn't so pricey would be the Fenty Soft Matte Blur Primer. Foundation! So I have 3 recommendations for you guys. I have my IT Cosmetics CC Plus Color Correcting Your Skin But Better Cream. This one is a tinted moisturizer that is extremely full coverage, and it has SPF 50+ UVA and UVB. So this is extremely good for people who just don't want to fuss so much about just applying a lot of sunscreen and then skincare and then foundation and then using a tool and whatnot. So this is extremely easy to apply. Another foundation that I love that is quite underrated is the Zoeva Authentic Skin Natural Luminous Foundation. This is the foundation that I'm wearing today. It just gives you a very nice luminous glow, medium coverage, also lasts really long. Highly recommend it. Lastly, a foundation would be the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. It has a ton of shades to choose from and it dries down matte. It's also very long lasting. I think everyone can use it and it looks extremely flawless. In fact, I've got 3 concealer recommendations, but I don't have my Tarte Shape Tape here. Got the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, as well as Tarte Shape Tape. I think the 3 are very similar. If you're looking for something more for the entire face, go for the Tarte Shape Tape. If you're looking for something that is a little bit more budge proof, a little bit more for coverage, go for NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer is extremely good for areas that you need a little bit more like malleability, like just around your brows, around your face. This is a good one. Now time for brows. You guys already know that I love my Benefit brow products. So your Benefit Goof Proof or your Precisely My Brow Pencil, it depends on which kind you like. Do you like a sharper edge? Do you like an easy to draw one? It really is up to you, but Benefit makes really good brow products, so go check them out. Setting powder, I have 2 to choose from. One of it is the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte Blotting Powder. That one comes in a compact form, so it's very easy for touch-ups, and I really like how it makes me stay matte throughout the day. Another loose powder that I would recommend is the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. This one is extremely nice for setting areas where you usually crease, so underneath your eyes or around your smile lines. It's really hydrating, but it keeps your skin matte. Bronzer and contour, I have 2. This is the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Palette. These 2 are pretty similar when it comes to their contour colors. They're both interchangeable, be it a contour or a bronzer, so it really depends on what you want. The good thing about the Hoola bronzer is it comes in a smaller mini size, so you can actually purchase something like this for your travels. The Charlotte Tilbury Film Star one comes together with a matching highlighter that is also very beautiful. It really depends on what your lifestyle is like and what kind of budget you have. For blush, I have 3 recommendations. The first one is the new Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Cream Blushes. They're extremely handy to carry around and they're just beautiful. My favorite shades would be Fuego Flush as well as Strawberry Drip. They're just really easy to use, quite pigmented but not to the point that it's difficult to control, and it lasts very long as well. Another blush favorite that I have is my all-time favorite Clinique Cheek Pop blushes. They are so beautiful on the skin, especially Asian skin tones, and the shade range is extremely wide as well. My favorite colors would be Blush Pop, for pinks, Ginger Pop for corals, as well as Cola Pop for a more darker brownie kind of look. Highly recommend it. The last blush that I would recommend is from Nude Sticks. It is their Dewy All Over Face color, which you can use on your face, on your eyes, on your lips, and so on. And my favorite shade is Poppy Girl. So it's a twist up form. It's just extremely pigmented, very easy to blend, but once you've set it with some sort of loose powder, it just stays all day. Now it's time for the lips. I have 4 options over here for y'all. MAC is now in Sephora, so you guys can go and check out their Powder Kiss lip range. I really love this series, especially because of the finish. It's actually really long wearing. It's very comfortable, especially if you have dry lips. It just dries down to a nice velvety powder finish, and my favorite shade is Mull It Over. It's a gorgeous like terracotta nude shade, which is what I'm wearing today. What I layer on top of it is the Hera Spicy Nude Gloss. This one is in the shade Lingerie, and I really love it. You can wear it alone or you can wear it as a lip topper. Super comfortable. It's not sticky at all. It just is so hydrating on your lips. Hera is also available on Sephora. Another gloss option is the Fenty Gloss Bombs. They just recently came out with a lot of other colors as well, but my favorite one is still the universal shade Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. I think it's extremely nice on all skin tones, and you can just wear it alone or on top of a lipstick. Last but not least, Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lips. This is Lolita. It's their best-selling shade, and I can definitely see why. This is extremely long-wearing, but it's still a liquid lipstick after all, so if you have very dry and flaky lips, I would recommend you to exfoliate before you use it, or you can just put a gloss over it and it will be as good as a hydrating plump lip. Eyeshadow palettes, I've got 3! So of course you guys know I love my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This is my first ABH palette. ABH makes really good quality eyeshadow palettes. I think they are unbeatable in terms of quality, and also the colors are a lot more bold and less everyday wear. They're definitely a little bit more on the dramatic and bold side. If you're looking for something that is not so bold, go for the Naked Reloaded from Urban Decay. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette of 2019. It's also really highly used. You can see it's like completely like one shade just dropped out like completely. I think this is a very good all-around palette. You can create your day looks with it, your night looks with it, your smoky eyes or your everyday eyes, and it's very small and light and handy, and it has a nice big mirror. The third one is my newest obsession. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Instant Eye Palette. This one has 12 shades inside. Extremely beautiful. Look at the colors. They are very girly. It's more towards the pinks, but you also have a lot of your browns, and you have a combination of shimmers to velvets to mattes. So you have a lot of different combinations and eye looks that you can create, especially if you're very into pinks, corals, kind of eyeshadow colors. Eyeliner, my Benefit roller liner, you guys know I love this. It's extremely easy to control. It's opaque. One swipe does wonders. I love the felt tip. It's very easy to maneuver. Highly recommend. Highlighter, of course, my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter. My favorite shade is Mean Money and Hustler Baby because I feel like they're very everyday. Comes with 2 different kinds of sheen. One is a sheen, one is a glitter. This is the glitter, which I like to just apply it on the tip of my nose. For the sheen, you can apply it all over your face, on your shoulders. It really depends on what kind of highlight you are going for, but I like that this is 2-in-1. This is extremely pigmented, really nice, and there are a ton of colors to choose from. Last but not least, I have to bring in my favorite Sephora foundation brush. This is the Pro Foundation in 47. I love it because of its shape. It has an angle. It is not too dense, not too fluffy, but yet still really soft. So it just really helps to push your foundation out and thin it out in a very even way. You can stipple it on, you can dab it on, you can just brush it on. There's so many ways you can just create a really nice canvas with this brush. It is also not super expensive, so I highly recommend it. Alright, thank you guys so much for sitting through. We've come to the end of this video, and if I missed out some of your favorite Sephora recommendations, do let me know in the comments box down below, because you're not only helping me, but you're helping a lot of people over here as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and do tag me on Instagram if you did use my recommendations to buy some of your Sephora loots. I hope you guys have a good time shopping, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!